Hey guys, in this video, we'll be talking about how humans impacted Earth's environment. There is a lot of different ways how humans impacted Earth's environment. However, in this video, I'll be talking about global warming and climate change. Let's start off with this chart. This chart represents the amount of CO2 parts per million. Now let's look at this chart. As you can see over time, the global average temperature increases the closer we get to the present. This directly correlates to the first chart. The reason why temperature goes up the more CO2 there is in the atmosphere is because CO2 traps heat in the atmosphere due to the greenhouse effect, which makes Earth warmer. There are many side effects to this, like for example, there will be more extreme and bigger storms and severe weather events the higher the temperature gets. The temperature can also affect and possibly kill ecosystems and species and might even affect human health. One big problem I forgot to mention was the sea level rising. This might be the most important thing we have to prevent, because if the sea level rises, coastal areas will face more frequent and severe flooding, coastal erosion, and salt water merging into freshwater sources and also damaging many ecosystems. Now let's move on to solutions. As we can see in this photo, a lot of CO2 emissions are varied, but we can summarize most of them into one big group: fossil fuels. About 85% of transportation are cars, and only 95% of cars are gas powered. That means that cars are 22.61% of all carbon emissions. That's a lot, and a solution is just to ban gas powered cars. But that is almost impossible due to the reliability of gas-powered cars, and even if we ban them, somebody will keep driving them. However, we can still lower CO2 levels by using renewable resources for energy instead of using fossil fuels. Renewable energy mostly consists of wind, water, and light. It'll be possible, but in order to do all that for the environment, we would need to pass laws. And that's not even considering that there's over 200 countries who have different perspectives and laws. The most reliable thing we could do is not to go to politicians about how we're going to people. If you can tell 5 of your friends to try to be more eco and provide reasonable evidence to do so, and tell those friends to do the same, it would drastically help to reduce CO2 emissions. But it's not like we haven't already started. In 1985, scientists discovered that there was a hole in the ozone layer over Antarctica due to CFCs and many other gases like CO2. That was a big turning point in the eco movement. We started by banning very harmful gases, and we started to decrease our CO2 levels. We fixed the ozone layer hole by banning CFCs, but now it's CO2's turn. Before I end the video, let's quickly do a quiz about the video. Question 1. What happens when CO2 levels rise in the Earth's atmosphere? If you said the Earth gets hotter, then you're correct. Question 2. What happens to the Earth's storms when the temperature gets higher? If you said the storms get bigger, then you're correct. Question 3. What happens to coastal areas when the sea level rises? If you said coastal areas flood, erode, and the fresh water merges with the salt water, then you're correct. Hope you guys enjoyed the video and have a good day.